Hey, good morning. This is Friday, the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo, 2023. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here with my friends, Freddie the Teddy, Rufus the dog, and Patrick the bear. This is your card of the day. So all week I've been using the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck by Kyle Gray and the artwork by Lily Moses. Now you can find these cards. You can go to Hay House, they sell them, and you can also go to Kyle Gray UK. He's got links to obtain them there. And then we're using the Archangel card from the Major Arcana set or deck. Archangel Power Tarot by Radley Valentine. And once again, these are published by Hay House, and you can find them at the various websites of the author. All right, let's get right to it. Father in the sky, great mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, gods and goddesses from all four corners and all realms, I welcome you to this space, and it is a pleasure to be your messenger. May this reading be of value, be of service, and have meaning. So be it, so shall it be. All right, let's just pick a random card. Let's see who is here with us today. Oh, Saint Germain. I love this. Now, if I had to pair Saint Germain up, and this is interesting because the prompt on this card is karmic releasing, and I'm going to get into that in a minute. But if I was to pair Saint Germain up with an archangel, it would definitely be Zadkiel, because of the violet in the card. And we've got this gorgeous ruby brooch right here, wearing a cloak. Now, the colors of violet reminds me of the violet flame. Here we've got this color of violet. So today's is a rather spiritual day. We've got violet all the way around the Major Arcana card of the Magician. So even if you were to close your eyes, place both feet on the floor, take a deep breath, and imagine a mist of violet, lavender, purple, those wonderful hues that invoke spirituality. If ever you can imagine a violet flame of a candle, you can release what it is that you want to let go of. This is also, interestingly enough, the lunar eclipse. We have a full moon going on, and there's a lot of scorpionic energy with this lunar eclipse. It talks about the releasing and the letting go of what needs to be severed, but more so in a spiritual way. Now remember, we've got the Magician and Archangel Raziel bringing us whatever it is that we need to accomplish whatever it is we need to do. What I'm going to suggest for today's energy and an exercise for you is to imagine the magic, the miracle, the blessing, the epiphany, if you will, of what's possible when the burdens, the worry, and that can be the worry about a lover coming, the worry about paying the bills, that's my worry, the worry about money coming in, prosperity happening, increased finances. You may be worried about how things are showing up. That big heap of worry can be released. This card, this color, this eclipse, this energy, the full moon, is talking about moving beyond the daily drama and make your own pathway we have to move out the stuff that isn't working. You got to clean your house. Emotional house, spiritual house, soul house. And I've said this before, probably several times in the past 5 months. We are going through a deep cleanse, a deep clearing. The whole planet is showing mankind what's happened. Whether you want to label it global warming, and that seems to be a hot button item. Look, if you took a big view, which you can, of the solar system, the entire planet as a whole, the universe, the Earth is one part of it. And it moves just the same way everything else does. It vibrates. There's magnetism in it. And when the waterways and the earthways and the treeways and all of this gets bothered, polluted, whatever you want to call it, there is a cleansing that happens. There is a clearing that happens. So why not in your own personal life make choices that better serve not just your own needs, but the needs of other people? Maybe that's what today is about for you today. Where in your life, and you know yourself better than anyone else. Don't let any, I think therapy, counselors are fantastic. I really think they've got a place in the world, especially now. But you've also got to try to, at some point, be your own counsel. And Saint Germain is the one that perhaps can assist today, along with Archangel Raziel. Now, a little bit about Saint Germain. He was French, born around the 18th century, and folklore says he was given a different identity because he was a love child of two very powerful parents. Seems to be well educated, able to rub shoulders with royalty. He was also deeply interested in magic. Saint Germain, we've got these symbols, the third eye, and all of these religious symbols around the edge of this macabre. We've also got a 5-pointed pentagram. And here we've got the magician. So today's a magical day for karmic releasing, for letting go, for saying, if I want this to happen, if I want something huge to occur, I've got to move out the thoughts, the feelings, the drama that's getting in the way. I've got to unblock the pipes. I've got to put some spiritual Drano through my being to let all that stuff go. Saint Germain was known as an alchemist, which is the same thing as a magician, to be able to turn things from one state to another, able to perform real life miracles, and turn lead into gold. These are all stories that people speak about him in his life and what he was able to do. So now, as part of the spirit world, and today, he helps us come and move beyond all our social limitations and connect us up with the right people for the highest good. You know what? He's a master alchemist. So whatever's weighing you down or keeping you stuck, turn it into something golden. Now they're saying that his twin is the Lady Portia. And he's the keeper of the violet flame, as is Archangel Zadkiel. He's the teacher. He brings the violet flame in. There's a meditation I've done that when you want to release trouble and strife, especially when it has to do with other people, you go into the great hall. And in the corner of the Great Hall, in the back of the Great Hall, is a small chapel. And in the small chapel, you meet Saint Germain. And everything's violet. There's in the middle, there's a big cauldron with a violet flame coming out. And you put your petition on a piece of paper and you imagine walking over to Saint Germain or Archangel Zadkiel or even Raziel if you want to. Gather them together. Your board of directors, put your petition on a piece of paper and then serve it up to the violet flame and let it go. Karma is a spiritual law of cause and effect. And we experience all kinds of different levels of it. Some of it we inherit from ancestors. And when we get it from people that keep helping out, that we keep on helping out of their various issues, dramas, those people that you're constantly giving them help and advice, that they keep on creating. So Saint Germain, today's energy, is really basically saying, clear all that up. Take off the weight of the world from your shoulders. You can still take care of your loved ones. You just don't have to take on their burdens. Today's also a day for you to be completely and utterly aware that whatever old patterns you believe that you have bought into, limiting beliefs, whatever those old patterns are, they are leaving your life because you're desiring to create space, expansion for something new. And make sure whatever you're creating space for, this new expansion, is loving, kind, caring. Visualize yourself being surrounded by the gold, the violet cloak. Archangel Michael. When you want to feel protected and you feel like people are coming at you, he places his beautiful sapphire blue cloak around your neck. Well, in this picture, we've got Saint Germain's violet cloak. This is where you get to sort of learn, or I get to learn when I get to share this with you, because it all seems to be coming in. What burdens, what worries, what drama, what prayers, what issues can you release and let go of that you really need to, you've wanted to. There's a habitual hum that goes on, like that noise that you hear in a building where something's running and you're not really sure what that is. It gets into the crevices of your mind, seeps into your thoughts and your feelings. Those are the kind of things that you can let melt. Takes time for you to get present to you, get present to the now, get present to the bigger part of who you are, and then let the magician and the alchemy of Saint Germain wash that away. It is very easy to take it on because we've taken it on years and years and months, even decades and decades, even lifetime into lifetime. And you've probably said, why do I keep feeling this? Why do I keep thinking this? Why does this keep happening? It's knocking the door for you to open it. Think of these things, these thoughts, these beliefs, these ideas as being your own personal mental prisons. But you've got the way to unlock the door, to let it out. The other challenge is we've become so used to these thoughts, feelings and beliefs that they're in there like a stain. And at some point your ancestors, those who have ascended, they got to release them in a big way when they left the physical earth and the physical contraptions of this body. You can get to release them before any of that happens. You can get to release this stuff while you're in a physical existence. And the point I'm trying to make is, can you just imagine how much liberation you'd get, how much lighter you'd feel, how much, oh my goodness, this feels so good. Then you've got plenty of space, plenty of joy, plenty of love, plenty of hope and everything that you can put where all these burdens used to live. It's not my thing, and I'll share this with you. Wanting to expand, wanting to grow, wanting to have, I don't know what that looks like, a different home and a different place. I don't know. I'm just using these as examples. But always what comes up is, that's going to cost money. I'm not sure I have enough. Whatever I have is going to run out. I'm going to have to borrow it. Blah, 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 blah. And on and on and on it goes. These are limiting. They're not in the full potential. The full potential is in attaining what it is that you want and you need to do whatever it is you want that you need to do. If I'm making sense, I hope I'm making sense. Anyway, have a good day. Think of releasing, letting go, and burning off your limited beliefs, especially in the full moon. And until tomorrow, keep liking, keep subscribing. I love you. Bye.